posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some John, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers. We like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The most.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Up next, it's our main event between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be heading in the wrong direction. Their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep this down. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to make it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and reset it down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
60 Bison.
Shotgun give here to Genty. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This is Genty on 2nd. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now McCarthy. He's going to lock one deep to the left. Another drop. Those 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So 4th down, it's big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Get like a 5 to 8 foot cut. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, it went right through.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
56. Monday. Hey, home. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Good play on football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
Middle. Round 80.
Allen on 3rd down. And he gets this one off to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he only manages one. The defenders there bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
What's up?
Right in from the gun, it's Allen. Picked up by Cameron Jack. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
We got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action now, McCarthy. Defensive play, John, simple blitz. He was looking for Keenan Coleman on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
That was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Go! Let's see 19. Half to 60.
Empty the backfield, motion him right. Down, McCarthy to pass. Getting out to his left. This is scooped up by the Vikings. Jim doesn't get much, but it does get him across the midfield stripe.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down and 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
180. Look out.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're stopping after he picks up 40 to get his run.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Look out!
He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
What's that?
First down, and they go into it. And this is pushed to half in game 5. Can they hold it up to make the stop?
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
What's that?
Allen setting up play action. On the left side. They get this down to 12. Big gain, 14 on the play. Vikings are going to have a first down.
You see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives you time off the line, helps chip the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ready? What's that?
On first down, they'll run. Second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line, but loses yards. And some of these middle backers are so impressive these days. No problems at all. Range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Alert! 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 What's that?
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. To his front, here's his shot right. And he's tackled down the middle of the handful.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Allen on third and short. That one is incomplete. Hang on for the contact.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A 24-yard attempt.
Ansley able to knock it through. This game up. They're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This is complete to Schultz. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's 18 yards on that play block, and it gets them a first down.
They good play calling. They know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they want them. They want them out in space where he can make that initial play comfortably. Then go work after.
One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. 70 line.
There's McCarthy on first and 10. Finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. give up they got. It's Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be Marcus. No gains. That means third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Go!
Going on third, McCarthy. He gets down to 24 before he stops. 17. Coming to Vegas first down.
I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10. That's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. He's taken it as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. You can see a quarterback evade the pressure or get their first down in.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
In the red zone on first. It's a screen play to Jensen. And they're going to have a big loss on this first down. Several yards on that margin.
Coordinator quarterback may be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay in the schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
70-10 move.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Brings it in. This is that all the way to the 3.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Eighth play to drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Back to 60.
Here he is on third and short. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar is they want to get into rhythm. No better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. In the traffic, complete. Next one, pass run is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Straight downfield to Coleman. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Now hang on a sec, because after that play, we've got somebody in some discomfort. That's receiver Keon Coleman. They've got 1st down here from the 36. We send a man in motion. Jensen on the dive. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now the extra block is sure didn't spring that wrong way there to the front.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. McCarthy throwing here. And all around tough play for him. Tough shot on the release, and it definitely meant the throw. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Intended for Demario Douglas. So that brings up 4th and long. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Begins his return at the 16. He's brought down before the return gets far. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Middle. Alert! Look out!
Now Allen. It's another quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now, Allen. Almost goes in, and down he goes. That pushes him back. 3rd down, coming up. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Raiders going in some dime coverage here.
319!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Cameron Lino. Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19. Check go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Really safe to say is that the quality between this first half so far, the standard they set for themselves.
On the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Half the 60, half the 60.
And they send them back in motion right. He's pushing underneath. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
70 Lion.
Back in to Jensen. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Broncos. They drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had a huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running backs, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Touchdown, Vegas. Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. Let's go. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Underneath. Middle. 75. Look out.
Allen now on 1st down. He's trying to go deep again. Defender fires the ball down, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's able to get the target on that throw, and it sets up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his line, but more important, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little shine after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
What is that?
Allen on the play action. Buying some time left. It's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it may not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding call. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
What's that?
Play action now with Allen. This one goes incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Monday. We got.
3rd and long for him here. And the quick slants. It's Wiggins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
What's that?
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's forward. Gets a couple yards. Takes it down. Big plays and big celebrations as Vikings win. It's Cam Bynum. To the 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
My man. Ready? What's that?
And they got right. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Good gain on 2nd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third down, they need 7.
Hey, hold on. 180. Hey, alert. What's that? It's
Third and long. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What's that?
Going back, it's the handoff. They got 6 on this one, and more importantly, it's an
Fans love to run the ball in baseball. It's like they have the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you softball can win too. Singles and doubles, you talk about, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame for that drop, Rock, even if it would have been a touchdown. It's a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass after contact.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, so you get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
What's that?
Gets it again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now. I think you believe on that side, you've got to put it in the air. This is also where the offense could say we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Regular. Come on, man up. What's that?
Allen setting up to throw. And
second half.
Let's go. 70.
First play is going to be again to Jensen. One game then, maybe three if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's it. The way we're looking for that case. They need some shuffling around here in the playground. Aggressive call on second.
This run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. 60 Vikings.
Another give here to Jensen. Picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped the right near the marker. Didn't get it hurt down.
Okay, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Viking, kill.
Another shotgun. Fires all the way, but incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And now they're left with 4th and short. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Starts the return at the 34. Escapes the defender. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Stop. Ready? Out. Where's that?
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's everything he has under this one. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. And you saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? Go.
The shotgun, it's Allen. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
It's our last chance.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Where's that?
Hand off to the back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive, their block. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Where's that?
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Taking a shot for the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get the lead 7 to 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, John. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth. If you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Marcus Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. The play fake. It's McCarthy. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
On the shotgun, McCarthy. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are their second interception of the season. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it, they went in it, and they tapped it, and got the ball for themselves.
He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have an interception and points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And Raiders are going to have the first down. Shotgun kick here, Jensen. Nice play there for winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Howard goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Hey, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now it's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They've got first down here from the 36. You just get the play off. Left side caught by Douglas. And take him down right along the 30. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.
Ready up!
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go! Back rolling! Take up!
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And that's great fly through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It's going to be a play long road. They're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now! Moving my team!
On the shotgun, McCarthy. He's tackled for the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Jensen running right. Inside the 10. And the step is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get deep chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table and prompts scoring position.
Jetty. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Set. Have the six. Go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
One after added on by Elliott. The Raiders push their lead to 3. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
What's that?
Mahomes to the backfield, and they give it to him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks,
What's that?
and really create some indecision there defensively.
And he'll go down at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
What's that?
Throwing now, 1st down. The throw outside by Johnson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down to the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on Thursday. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Allen. Gets this to Johnson. Doesn't get the chance to add on to that. This still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
What's that?
Here's a toss headed right. And they get about 5 on that 1st down as he set it down. So 5 still to go now on 2nd.
5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
56, 56. Round 80. Out. What's that?
Now Allen. Working downfield, and he has it. And he takes this in.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They're not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Splits the uprights. And the Vikings take the 4-yard lead. Watson to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10 from the 32. Off play action. That's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. but so is the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive back. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
60 by 6.
Man in motion here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Straight downfield to Coleman. And he has a right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's 22 on that play. That's a Vegas first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, but they will so much target and trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-some years ago, watching Marvin Harrison take landing work. Every defense would go to every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And off to Jensen. Drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that it gets a big push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Mario Dunn was the intended target. So that brings them to 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and
He takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Raiders needing 4 points. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. It's a screen play to Jensen. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
back down the distance. This group is pretty confident the screen would get enough yards for the first that it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ready up.
Bring the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Check.
Slot man motioned over.
Go.
First down. Jensen. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
70 line.
Here he is to throw. Touchdown Vegas. The Raiders have taken the lead late. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on the other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets crushed by the big hits. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Vikings to the line now. and 10. Here's the long back. He sneaks this through the middle, immediate gain of 2.
It's not the yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Middle.
Back to throw. Man, it's Marvin Mims. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, home. Look out.
Setting up to pass. Marcus deep downfield. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. The Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. And I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of doing on the broadcast, my O-line buddies that will pick me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love, giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one